correspondent, Lily Jamali. Good to see you, Lily. I thought Tim Cook, the CEO, had said that it was a fundamental human right to have your privacy protected by the tech companies, and yet now we learn, or the allegation is, that they've been listening in for 10 years.
It's a great point that you make about the way that this company has branded itself, has marketed itself to consumers over these many years. When you think about the ecosystem in Silicon Valley, you have all these other companies that have made a business model, made billions upon billions of dollars by harvesting all of our data and monetizing it. You may have heard the phrase, "We are the product, not the date."
Apple is to pay $95 million to settle a lawsuit claiming its Siri voice assistant snooped on users. That's according to a filing in a California federal court. iPhone users complained that Apple routinely recorded their conversations after they accidentally activated Siri. That can happen when people say something similar to the "Hey Siri" phrase that is meant to wake the voice assistant.
Spying on you. So this week, Apple has agreed to pay $95 million to settle lawsuits that claim its voice assistant Siri has been eavesdropping on users. And now Apple owners could be getting a payout. Our chief business correspondent Taylor Young joining us here in the studio to talk about this. And this lawsuit doesn't just accuse Apple of eavesdropping. There's actually more, Taylor.
Yeah, it's also about where this information is allegedly going. So an example of this in the lawsuit is two people having a private conversation maybe next to an iPhone, and they're talking potentially about a product or a specific brand, and then the next thing they know, on their social media or web browsers, they're seeing advertisements for this exact product. And I think over the last couple of years, iPhone users have really theorized that their iPhones have been listening to them, and this lawsuit claims that it has been.
Privacy, a fundamental human right, and one of its core principles.
So it's aware of your personal data without collecting your personal data.
The risk comes as Apple and every major tech firm rolls out their most transformative updates.
They are all in the process of undergoing what is essentially an AI brain transplant. Siri, Google Assistant, Alexa are all getting new powers.
If the settlement is approved, tens of millions of U.S. consumers who owned iPhones and Apple devices as early as mid-September 2014 could get up to $20 per device, and legal action in Canada could follow suit.
I feel like the impact is probably greater than the payout.
And if they're stealing my information, I need more money.
Concerned Apple users can disable Siri on their device. All you do is go to Settings and select Siri or Apple Intelligence in Siri if you have the new setup, tap Talk to Siri, and turn the feature